I know.
So in this video, I was just thanking all the caregivers in this
days are
world.
amazing. I've had one before.
Those of us
Like I
with
said,
chronic
I feel really,
illnesses
really
come on here
clean.
all the time and we talk about our chronic
I am going to
illness
try to figure out a way around this.
and how it affects our daily lives
But
and
I'm just going to do my normal
how it
face
affects
routine
us
with y'all
in general and you know, like the spoon method and or the spoon theory or whatever you want to call it, and having only so many spoons and how that's so right, and being able to, you know, having to pick what you use your spoons on and what you use your energy on and what you spend your energy on, and that's such a true thing.
So I'm just doing my normal face routine like I always do.
You know, being able to decide what you spend your energy on, and it can be very, very difficult
in this world.
And you know, our
caregivers,
just, they have to roll with it, and so many of the times, you know, I feel so bad for my caretaker, or for my partner, my partner, because he ends up being my caretaker,
and you know, our partners,
you know, and
suffer in silence. I feel
it's not fair to him,
or not necessarily suffer in silence, but they.
You know, and unfortunately, MS isn't fair to me either. You know, but it's just the life that we've been dealt, and I'm just grateful that I met him, and
you know,
he's my partner, and he's just like, okay, and what? Like, you're like, this isn't gonna scare me away. Like, I love you, but this doesn't matter. Like, we'll get through this just like we get through everything else together. And it's just,
shout out to all the
it's amazing to have somebody like that.
You know, they don't get enough.
I haven't had somebody like that in a very long time,
in my opinion.
And
you know, us chronically ill people are on here all the time talking about how
it's really amazing to have that again.
How shitty we feel.
You know, I'm
you know, but
I'm still recovering from narcissistic abuse, and
we're talking about how
that can be a struggle on a daily basis too.
Just stop,
but he sticks with me.
They don't want to,
and you know,
do it anymore.
He's a really good man, and I'm very, very fortunate that
they're done.
I met him when I did.
So I just wanted to give
and I'm so very grateful for him. And I'm very grateful for all the caretakers out there that are caring for their loved ones. It's not an easy job.
That's
it's probably one of the hardest jobs, actually, that you'll ever have in your life.
There are a lot of caretakers out there.
But I just, you know, I want to say I see you, and I thank you. And you're doing an amazing job. Thank you.
And I don't think they get enough praise and attention for the jobs they do. You know, for all the care that they give us. You know, they just do it because they love us. They don't do it because they're thinking, fuck, we went to bed again, or you know, something like that, or now I gotta deal with this again, or any of that. They're just like, okay, let's get up and let's deal with this again. It's normally the attitude I get. It's just like, okay, and like, what's the big deal? And I know I appreciate that. It makes me feel better. You know, and yeah. So I just wanted to say thank you to all the caretakers. It's not easy. It's not an easy life being in love with somebody who has chronic illness. Especially an invisible chronic illness. You know, people don't understand. They look at me and they're like, well, why can't you just do it? You look fine. And it's like, yeah, I probably could, but then I pay for it later. And, like, then that means that I'd be out for, like, 4 days. And then I'd be no use to anybody for those entire 4 days. So, you know, like, they talk about the spoon method, and that's, or the spoon theory. And that is very, very true. You know, only having so many spoons in a day and being able, and having to pick what you use your spoons on and what you don't use your spoons on. It can be very, very difficult. And my heart goes out to my partner. You know, he deals with it with so much grace. He's just like, okay, and what? Like, so what? Like, you think this is gonna scare me away? You gotta do a lot worse than this. Which is really amazing when you have a partner like that. Because it can be very, very, very scary when you have an illness like multiple sclerosis. Like, there was a period of time where I couldn't walk. You know, and like, it gets scary. Like, what if that happens again? You know, and it's scary. And like, sometimes I feel like partners don't always understand what they get into when they're getting into a relationship with somebody who has a chronic illness like myself. Something that can't be predicted. You know, some days are great, some days are shit. That's just how it goes. And I don't know until the day starts going whether it's going to be a great day or a shit day. And my partner just rolls with it always. Always just rolls with it. And he really is just amazing. I didn't have that with my last partner. My last partner just tried to use me up and spit me out. But that's okay. Because all he did was make me better and stronger. So. And like 40 pounds lighter, so like I can't really complain too much, you know. 40 pounds, that's amazing. I'm really happy I lost that weight. Actually, I've been trying for years to lose that weight. So yeah, I'm happy I lost the weight, but you know, wish it would have been a more healthy way. But yeah, so. But that's what a narcissist does. They use you up and they suck you dry. That's okay. Fuck him. And fuck every narcissist abuser out there. Fuck all y'all. Y'all can go straight to fucking hell. It's like the 10th circle. Dante's 10th motherfucking circle. I probably don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about.